Hello everyone, this is Cool Pro 195 streaming live with the Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition showcase livestream, and I sincerely apologize for the few restarts. I've had some technical difficulties of OBS at the moment and Adobe Audition, so now that we're back, we can finally get back on track. But anyways, the reason why I'm doing this live stream is so I can actually it's an attempt to actually make up for the fact that I originally did an unboxing video of the Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition on the release date, which was the 7th of November 2017, so that was like 2 days ago. But the camera was just fucking up. It went well to start off with, but then the webcam's focus was just fucking up with the lighting in my room, and that was the best lighting in my room that I could have had, and it just couldn't focus for shit basically. And I had to have the light on in my room at the time because I received my pre-order quite late in the day, which it would have been much easier if I received it in the morning, because then it would have been easier to have done the unboxing video virtually no problems. But since it came to that, I might as well do this special live stream, and it's nice that I made a sick thumbnail for it as well. How do you guys like the thumbnail? And Dexter W, if you're still there, feel free to say. I think I might say it again. Yeah, I just posted it in the Discord chat as well, just in case. Like, he couldn't get it in the actual live stream chat, so yeah. There has been some technical difficulties. And I see some people have liked it on Facebook already, which is nice. But yeah, as I was saying before, I was just checking everything else. Like, it's also ironic how I received mine at like 6 PM, like 6 o'clock in the fucking evening, which is basically roughly the time that most people have dinner. And considering it's like, it gets dark as fuck at this time of day in this season. Like, it's autumn right now and it's almost winter. And plus, basically the fact that it's the reason why it's ironic that I got my pre-order quite late in the day was because I pre-ordered mine from Argos, and there was this article that I saw on the launch day that Argos were actually delivering. I can't even speak for shit right now, but yeah, there was this article stating that Argos were actually delivering pre-orders like really early in the morning, and I'm talking midnight launch. As a matter of fact, there was this one guy who actually got his Xbox One X pre-order like literally 1 minute after midnight. He was a real lucky fucker to get it in as well. But apparently Amazon UK customers, pre-order customers, have had it worse. So if I had it this bad, I can't even imagine how bad Amazon UK pre-order customers would have had it. Should have been a real piss take. But yeah, well, Dexter is here. Alright, okay, no problemo. Okay, by the way, just so you know, the live stream isn't that delayed. I just kind of chose to respond that late, just so you know. It's here, let me clear my throat. But yeah, I responded that late to your comment, just so you know, because I was in the middle of explaining something important that I just wanted to get off my chest. So yeah, anyways, now that that's out of the way, we can actually get on to doing the actual live stream. But I'll just clear my throat first. Alright, now we can chill. And let me just check if OBS is still detecting. Yeah, it's still detecting my mic. Thank fuck for that. Man, in these days in technology like this, you still can't be too careful. But anyways, now moving on to the actual showcase, which people actually came here for. Alright, so let's move on. We are starting off with the actual product box itself. Here we have the box of the Xbox One X Project Scorpio edition right here. And I gotta say, the design looks so sick, and they really hit all the right notes. As you know, the whole point of this design was to actually pay tribute to, you know, all of the concept of this design was to actually pay tribute to all of the original Xbox fans who have been fans all the way from the original Xbox up until now to the Xbox One X. So they did this in dedication to them. As you can tell by how they actually made the box of the design on the box look like the original Xbox design itself. So as you can see, it's basically an X with these borders on the side and the Xbox 360 Generation Xbox logo in the middle. And it says Project Scorpio Edition under there, which is, you know, a really sick model. It's really sick that they did that, and it's amazing how they referred it to their code name as well, which, you know, was the Xbox One X's code name before it was officially announced as the Xbox One X. And not only was that the biggest announcement, we also got at that big announcement we now got original Xbox backwards compatibility for the original, for the Xbox One and Xbox One X and Xbox One S as well. So yeah, and it was a long awaited feature, which is why it's such a big announcement, considering we already have Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. They figured if we could do that, let's take it to the next level, go back another generation further and provide original Xbox backwards compatibility, which is essentially the core of Xbox right there. So yeah, now we can actually play original Xbox games on the Xbox One. So yeah, anyways, starting off with this, and I'm not sure if it's safe to do this, but I might have my mic over here just in case. But yeah, anyways, now here we have the box itself. You can see the front, it shines really bright, especially when I move it up. Man, that green Project Scorpio edition writing looks amazing. And over here at the top we have the Xbox logo with presumably the model number. I don't know exactly what it is, but Xbox fans, feel free to state what it is if you know what it is. But you know, I'm not really a fanboy. I'm not a fanboy at all. I just play whatever I like. I'm a multi-platform myself, so it's best to be a multi-platformer personally. So yeah, why choose when you can have it all, like a boss, if you can afford it as well. But yeah, anyways, now that's the top. Now the bottom is basically just a regular warning. It's not really anything that important, but I figured I'd showcase it anyway just for the sake of showcasing it. So yeah, and over here we basically have all the specs of the Xbox One X in English. So over here we have it states that it comes with a 1 terabyte hard drive. It has the feature of it supports 4K, which is really sick. So you could hook it up to a 4K monitor or 4K TV, whatever you like, and it has HDR compatibility. So it supports high dynamic range, which essentially like enhances the contrast for those who can't really see like dark areas that well in the game. So it's a helpful feature for some, but also it essentially enhances the level of detail along with the 4K, along with like the native 4K 60 frames per second like resolution and frame rate. So yeah, and over here it's clearly stating the obvious, fully compatible with Xbox One. Well yeah, no shit. Essentially because it is another Xbox One. And that's just what it includes, so yeah, everything that's just in the box. Which pretty much basically explains all by itself. Now here's the back of the box, which is basically the same as the front of the box. It just doesn't say Project Scorpio at the bottom, but it's still a nice clean, like it gives people a nice clean look at the box, at like the design of it itself, without the Project Scorpio edition writing it below the Xbox logo, but it still looks really sick nevertheless. Like, nonetheless, it looks amazing. And on the side, it basically states the specs, the features, and what it comes with, just in another language. 1TB hard drive, 4K Ultra HD, HDR, and Xbox One compatibility. So yeah, this looks really awesome. Thank fuck, like OBS Studio is actually picking up my mic now, so yeah, that is really cool. Okay, so now that's the box showcased. Everything is looking sick so far. And I'm gonna have to, let me just check real quick. Dexter W also says, is it coming with a Duke controller? What do you mean, like the Xbox One X itself, or like do you mean like the announcement? Because if you're talking about the announcement, then yeah, they are coming out with a Duke controller, like the original Xbox Duke controller, which is really sick. That was another big announcement. So essentially at the Xbox E3 17, what the fuck am I talking about? Wrong year much, but yeah, basically at the Microsoft Xbox E3 2017 press conference, they've also announced that we're getting the Duke controller, which is essentially the design of the original Xbox controller, which was like fucking massive. It was like kind of like that bricky controller, which, you know, I sort of actually gotten used to, since I remember like playing on the original Xbox back in the day. Well, first my cousin had it, and then like I got it like sometime later, which is really sick. And yeah, it's just something you get accustomed to. But now, of course, they've made the controllers more like, you know, it makes it look more like, or actually no, it makes it feel nicer. It doesn't look bad at all, to be honest. It just looks cool. But yeah, they made it look really sick nonetheless. Dexter W says, is the Xbox Duke controller in this box? Well, actually, no, it isn't, unfortunately. But it does come with a Project Scorpio like special edition controller, which is exclusive to it, which I'll show you in a bit. And yeah, I will show like the insides of the box, just not like, you know, into detail. But obviously, like, if you see the if I like show everything inside, like all the content won't be in there, since I have it like alongside. And of course, since it's past release date, I've already used the Xbox One X now, so yeah. But I'll showcase it anyway for the sake of showcase purposes, so yeah, it'd be nice. And the reason why is because I kept this in here as well. This is one of the reasons. But yeah, it says essentially, whoa, it's kind of scraping my tripod there, but yeah, basically what this is is that they provide like a special bonus with you as well. So essentially, we get. So yeah, I've got to slide these out in order to show exactly what they are. So essentially, what we get is a 40-month subscription of Xbox Live Gold, which is really neat. And I've already used this code, so anyone thinking of taking it, like, it's not gonna work. I've already used the code. And another thing that comes of it is the Xbox Game Pass, which is really sick, and that also requires a code, which I've also used. So yeah, good thing I used him before I even did this live stream. Otherwise, people would be stealing these codes like mad. But yeah, and also another thing that this showcases is kind of like a setup, essentially. So yeah, now the last like slide content that a slide is that it basically shows how you can have the Xbox One X standing or sitting down, which you know, it looks really cool in my opinion. And obviously the setup to what it looks like. And the controllers and everything. And that looks cool. You sync it up. It's funny because I didn't even have to press the sync button when I was setting up my Xbox One X. Like literally, all I did was press the Xbox button and it automatically just, you know, paired up. But yeah, time to put this back in. But yeah, I hope you're not too disappointed there, Dexter, because, you know, we don't always get what we want, but hey, that's life. I'm just trying to fit these back in now since like this cardboard is a little bit finicky. Alright, so here's like so that's basically the bonus content out of the way that the Xbox One X comes with, the Project Scorpio edition. I'm not sure if the Xbox One X itself comes with it, like just, you know, the regular standard edition, but you know, yeah, and this is basically all the awesome material that the Xbox One X came in. But over here was basically the compartment for, you know, all the cables and everything. And it still has the manual inside this compartment right here, so yeah. So let me turn that around a bit and then just open up this little compartment. Essentially, this is where the controller came in, and my monitor wants to switch off for some odd reason, but yeah. Okay, that's better. But yeah, this is where the controller came in, along with the batteries, and here's the actual proper safety warning, to my memory. But yeah, it's Xbox One. Of course it's a Xbox One because it's literally just another model, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I just figured I'd do this for showcase purposes, and over here was where the power supply came and the HDMI cable came in here, so... Oh fuck. Now, as you can see, like, that's where the controller came from, that's where the power supply came from, and This is where the HDMI cable came from, right underneath. So yeah, I'm just doing a full showcase because it's just how I personally do things. It's like, I'm sorry if this drags on for you guys, but you know, it's still cool. But yeah, now to slide this back in. And then I'll show what this comes in. Now, this compartment right here is where the stand comes in. Yeah, that's right. The Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition actually comes with a stand. Now, let me just put this line down. It'd be a lot better. But yeah, it actually comes with a vertical stand, which you can stand up the console upright, even though in some cases you don't always need it. But here, this is basically the compartment that the stand comes in, which is actually really helpful. It's nice that it comes with the stand, and also the vertical stand is actually quite helpful in my situation, because then the amount of space taken up on like the shelf that I have my consoles on already, you know, I might as well just have, you know, I might as well like have the Xbox One X standing up in order to make room for more consoles, as well as like that would be, you know, taking the space of the original Xbox One X that I have, which has taken up a lot of space as it is. So yeah, this essentially saves a lot of space. Alright, now this is basically the material that the Xbox One X itself came in. It came in this nice wrapper over here that you see. It's looking really sick, along with these foam covers. But essentially that's all there is to it. So yeah, now to put this compartment back. Hang on, let me just try and put this in. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, in like a downwards fashion. And with that being done, that's essentially the box covered in terms of the showcase. Okay, now for the actual specs themselves. You know, Dexter W, if you're still here, I hope you're enjoying this live stream, because this is a hell of a live stream, and wow, it's already 23 minutes. Dexter W says, even things securing contents are black, so stylish. Yeah, I know, right? It's like black is like Xbox's next level, you know? It's like, although I'm not gonna lie, green and black actually do blend well together. Hence the appearance of this right here. Just look at how amazing the letters, like the words Project Scorpio Edition, just shine on that black background. It's just fucking amazing. Alright. But yeah, now moving on to the actual contents itself. Now, to move the box aside for now, as we know how sick it looks just for the box itself, but that is just the box. We are moving on to the contents that came inside it right now. Okay, so I'm just basically gonna be doing this in the order that I pretty much, you know, took it out. I took everything out initially. So what I started off with was the power supply. So first off, I'll be showing the power supply right here, which is actually, you know, a good looking power supply, and it's, from what I clocked, it's not the same power supply as used in the original Xbox One X. I mean, the original Xbox One. What am I on about? Getting confused already. I mean, the amount of X's they put in their names. But yeah, the original Xbox One had like more of a square design, whereas over here it's like it's got a bit of a slope at the top, which, you know, it's not a complaint. It still looks really good in my opinion, and it's nice that it doesn't come with a power brick, and the original Xbox One didn't come with a power brick either, which is cool. It's just like the 360 that came with a big ass power brick, which, you know, they wisely gotten rid of, since really all you need is a good PSU inside the actual console itself. And the Xbox One X happens to have, I'm not sure if I remember this correctly, but from what I read from the technical spec itself on the official Microsoft website, is that the PSU on the Xbox One X was was somewhere around the lines of 450 watts or like 425 watts. This is just coming from memory. This isn't like 100% accurate, which is why like I'm not 100% like confirming that, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's the power supply out of the way, and over here we have the high-speed HDMI cable, and bear in mind it says high speed on it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but maybe if I bring it in a little closer. Okay, you can probably just about see it, but then again, that's just the lighting. I can't really help that. See, it says high speed HDMI, or it says HDMI high speed over here, which is basically a HDMI 2.0 cable, which is the type of HDMI connection that actually supports 4K at 60 frames per second. Because like, if you just use any old regular HDMI connection below that, say it's like HDMI 1.0, it's not gonna support 4K, it's just gonna support up to 1080p. So yeah, it's really highly convenient that they packaged that HDMI 2.0 cable with this, so then you can actually play your Xbox One games in 4K for those who have a 4K display. But yeah, although if I was to record Xbox One X games right now, Xbox One games right now through my Xbox One X, it'd only be in 1080p 60 frames per second anyway, because my Elgato Game Capture HD 60S only supports up to 1080p at 60 frames per second anyway, so it would not make that much of a difference. Well, of course the resolution makes a difference, but it just wouldn't change anything because of a capture card. Although, like, Elgato are actually coming out with a brand new capture card, which is about fucking time. They're actually coming out with a 4K 60 frames per second capture card, which is really neat. It's called the Elgato Game Capture 4K 60 Pro, and it supports up to 4K at 60 frames per second. But then again, I'm not sure if it still requires a 4K display in order to record in 4K, but we'll see what happens. Like, it's coming out on the 21st of November as well, so yeah, it's not that long now. It's only a few weeks away. I might pre-order it, even though it's quite expensive. It's as expensive as £300 from when I last checked, but you know. Anyways, moving on, enough. Now the next thing I'd like to showcase is the Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition controller, whereas right here you see that it has its own designated design. It basically keeps the whole premium black look, but at the same time it also adds like the words Project Scorpio over here, which looks really sick. And yeah, I see it having issues of focusing as well, but you can just about see it, which still looks really sick. So yeah, special Project Scorpio Edition control right here. I've already put the batteries in, and what's sick is that, and I'm already using this controller to automatically sign me in to my Xbox One X through my Xbox Live account. So yeah, and let me just check the comments for a bit before I come back, and I still have 2 viewers. Alright, And let me just hear, so alright. Yeah, still sound good. Cool. Okay, so back to the showcase. Now over here we have the vertical stand for the actual console itself, which came bundled with it, so essentially you can fit it underneath the Xbox One X, and under here I'm not sure if you can see that, but it basically shows, I think you can just roughly see that, but it basically shows you how to fit the Xbox One X, how to fit this underneath the Xbox One X in order to make it stand. So it's a little like graph on how to mount it. There's a nice reflection of the Xbox logo right there, and nice how the instruction is like reflective as well, which looks really cool. So yeah, that looks amazing. Now all that is out of the way, let's move on to the actual console itself. This is what you've been waiting for. And let me just turn this around so it's kind of out of the view. And here we have it, people, the Xbox One X right here, which looks really fucking sick. I mean, they did an amazing job on this design. On the console itself, essentially it's like the standard Xbox One X, but at the same time it has its reiterations to make it pay an even bigger tribute to the original Xbox. So it's got kind of like a mesh feeling to it, even though it's not exactly mesh. It's like, I don't know the exact material, but yeah, as you can see it says Xbox over here, which is really cool. And if we turn it around, it says Project Scorpio over here. It says Project Scorpio on the left side of the console when you have it lying down like this. When you have it standing up, it's just like the top end. Over here is the button that you press in order to turn it on, whereas on the original Xbox One it was just a touch feature that you could just hover your finger or thumb over it. And here's the sync button where you sync up your controller, and there's that one USB port, and here's like the disc tray, which is, you know, quite a small space for a disc tray, not gonna lie, but yeah. And the warning label, which I'm not gonna remove, and here's the eject button. But yeah, here's the eject button right here, which you can use to take out the disc out of this tiny ass fucking disc tray. But yeah, but I gotta say, the design looks amazing. And do you know what this reminds me of? I remember when like the Xbox One S came out, and my first thought on that was that it looked like a PS2 Slim, like a silver PS2 Slim, like the satin silver reiteration of the PS2 Slim model. And this is essentially like a black version of that, but more powerful. But yeah, and here's the back, which also kind of has, it captures that PS2 essence. You know, it's funny how this pays more tribute to the original Xbox, but yeah, it seems as though it's actually paying like tribute to the 6th generation of games consoles entirely, since, you know, it has like the trademarks and designs of the original Xbox, but at the same time, like the model scale, it has the model scale of a PS2. Like, that's what I clocked right here. It's essentially like another scale model of the PS2, which is like, so it kind of like combines the two together in a sense, but the core of it is still Xbox. So yeah, kind of, I reckon it's kind of like inspiration from Sony's part, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, don't quote me on this. But yeah, as you can see here, the Xbox logo right here, which looks really nice here in the back. That looks amazing. And on the bottom, as you can see the vents and everything, and here's where you actually fit the actual, the stand. So yeah. And last but not least, everywhere, all the sockets where you plug everything in. So over here is the power supply socket, which you plug in the power supply cable. Here is the HDMI. Here's the HDMI output slot where you plug in your Xbox One X either to the TV or your capture card, depending on where you're connecting it to. And here's the HDMI input slot if you want to connect another HDMI device, like through your Xbox One, if you don't want to use a HDMI port that's in your TV. So essentially, like just like the original Xbox One, this was also designed to actually, save HDMI ports being used up on like the TV. So in a way, it kind of acts like one of those like digital satellite receivers or super VHS models that offer like an input and an output SCART socket. Over here, like what Microsoft are doing with the original Xbox, what they were doing with the Xbox One, like since the first model, was that they've been offering an input slot with HDMI and an output slot for HDMI, so which is really handy. See, even though like originally the Xbox One was advertised as an entertainment system, but yeah, let's move on. And now here are the two USB ports right here, which you can insert your plug-in external hard drives, which coincidentally I have a 2TB external hard drive, and I've already copied the data over to that hard drive, and I gotta say, it did it really well, and it works fine on my Xbox One X. I've only just like disconnected it for this showcase, and I'll just set it up right back. And here's the input and output slot, which with a 3.5mm jack, which you can plug in for like headsets and stuff. Although you can use USB headsets, but still. And here's the SPDIF. Let me see, yeah. Yes, the SPDIF, which is the digital optical out port, which you can plug in essentially a surround sound system to your console. And here, last but not least, the network cable plug, which you can connect to the internet with essentially without any interference, which is really cool. And the Xbox One X, as it is, looks amazing. And I've got to say, like, for a future-proof model of the Xbox One, like, it's amazing how they can make a model so future-proof and also like downscale in like model size as well, because effectively the original Xbox One actually does look like a fucking like digital satellite receiver or a tape deck or a VHS or VCR, however you want to put it. And over here they basically took that down and made a future-proof model of the Xbox One. But essentially the Xbox One X is like Microsoft's second shot at making a future-proof model of the Xbox One, since the Xbox One S didn't really go that far in terms of power, it did offer a 1TB hard drive, and the specs were somewhat higher, but it just wasn't it was barely making any money. It was making some good sales, but still, that's why they're trying to make bundles for the Xbox One S right now. But still, there were points where the Xbox One S, like when it came out last year in 2016, that there were points where they were actually selling the Xbox One S at basically the exact same price as the original Xbox One. like it initially made like the original Xbox One like pointless to get, or it made the Xbox One S a pointless upgrade. So Microsoft, so like they tried to compete with the PS4 Pro like the first time, didn't work out, and now this is their second shot at it, and they've taken it to the next level this time. So like, so far the Xbox One X, I am actually impressed. It's a good thing I actually skipped the Xbox One S because it really wasn't worth it for my situation, especially since I had the original Xbox One. Well, I still have it, but you know, obviously I'm going to start using the Xbox One X a lot more often than that now. So yeah, that's basically now the Xbox One X like out of the way. And for a special treat, but yeah, that's okay now. That's officially like the showcase of all the contents out the way, and yeah, I'll show it like when I leave a console lying down on my bed like that. It'd be cool. Okay, I'm just gonna read the comments now before I start off my next thing. Dexter W says, are the buttons A, B, X, Y on normal controller colored? Well, essentially they are. They are normally colored, but I've only seen that on the older Xbox One controllers. I haven't seen that on, you know, like on this Project Scorpio edition, for some reason the A, B, X and Y controllers aren't even colored. I really don't understand why. But you know, I don't really like see it as a problem. It's just that I don't see why they would have gone and changed that. So yeah, as you can see, they're just grey, the buttons. The A, X, B and Y buttons on the controller, which is crazy. And I have my original Xbox One controller, which I can compare it against, so let me just get that. Alright, so now here's the original Xbox One controller, and here's the Project Scorpio Xbox One X controller. Now over here, we notice that with the original Xbox One controller, the buttons are colored, right, and it doesn't say Project Scorpio. So yeah, it kind of still has the old premium design. But for the Scorpio controller, they're not even colored in. You know, I was actually gonna point this out earlier, but kind of like slipped my mind. So yeah, cheers Dexter for reminding me. But yeah, still, I don't understand why they did that, but you know, I reckon it could work. Although if they're gonna do like the Duke controllers, they better color in the buttons because, man, like the colors are like what made the buttons in the first place, partially. Well, not entirely, but you get my point. Like, you know, just for the sake of paying tribute to how it originally was. But yeah, now I'm just gonna read comments before I move on to my next part, and the next part of this. So yeah. Official stars watching. Hey Abdul, I think you're just watching like at some point, but yeah. Dexter W says, so small. And of course, warning sticker. Super VHS, lol. And hey, Flash 815, welcome to the live stream. He says, hi, I am here, Pedro. But yeah, I'm just reading your comments quite late because I was really into the showcase, so yeah. So anyways, yeah, welcome Bandicoot 815 or Flash 815. Bandicoot 815, aka Flash 815, to the live stream. And hey, Dexter W says, just like we used to name the original Xbox One. Yeah, exactly. Like, that took that name away from the original Xbox. People used to refer the original Xbox refer to the original Xbox as the Xbox One, and now that's gone and killed the point. I mean, we get that it's an all-in-one entertainment system. I mean, we get that it's an all-in-one system, but is it really? It still doesn't, like, you know, it's still no excuse to just go ahead and call it the Xbox One, because then the logic of that name dictates that it's like the first ever Xbox to actually, you know, set foot on the earth. But you know, as we're here, we might as well. But anyways, now that's officially okay, people. Now that's officially the showcase out of the way. I just placed that over there. Now that's basically like the showcase out of the way. I figured I'd also, like, well, for the contents, I figured to, like, add to the showcase, I'd actually showcase some Xbox One X, like, gameplay footage of it as well. So for a special treat, I'll be playing, for the special treat, I will be playing the original Halo from Halo the Master Chief Collection for the Xbox One, and I'll be playing just the first mission of it, just, you know, to give an idea of how it plays. I mean, I already have the settings all set up, so it's fine. And yeah, I have this special collector's edition right here, which is really cool. But yeah, anyways, now with that part officially out of the way, let's move on. Let me switch over to my Elgato and let me hook up my Xbox. Well, rehook it up, since I had to, you know, take it back down and I had to set everything up. Now for the really fun part, the gameplay. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the new Elgato logo looks quite sick. I mean, at the same time, I do miss the old logo, but it looks really sick nonetheless. Alright, so I got the stand on. Just bear with me, people, just setting up the console. It'll only take a few seconds. Okay, those of you still here, just be patient while I play. DexW says with old graphics. Well, yeah, you can actually play with old graphics and new graphics at the same time. Well, not the same time, but you know, you can switch between. Like, you'd know if you played it. But yeah. Just before I hook up the power supply, I'm gonna connect the HDMI from my Xbox One X to my Elgato Game Capture HD60S. alright. Figured I might as well plug in the external 2 TB external hard drive and the network cable as well before I get a power supply in. That's the HDMI hooked up. Alright, well that should be everything hooked up, and Flash Bandicoot 815 aka Flash 815 says, not related to the Xbox One, but I have Rocket League Game of the Year Edition and Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle for the Switch. Well, that's awesome news there. Hope you enjoyed them, and yeah, we could definitely play some Rocket League online sometimes as well. By the way, people, considering like Bandicoot 815 is here, like I figured I'd give him a shout out. Since I figured like shout out to Bandicoot 815 / Flash 815 for those, as me and him plan to do live streams over on his Flash 815 Twitch channel, which he's actually using right now coincidentally in the live chat. So yeah, me and him were currently doing, so like me and him are currently doing a Skylanders Imaginators Crash Edition live stream series, like a co-op live stream series. So it's more or less like I did my live stream series last year, but this time it's me and him playing co-op live streaming on his channel directly through his PS4, other than me like live streaming with people in the Skype call, like with OBS. So yeah, it also says Rocket League was bought digitally, and yeah, we could essentially live stream some Rocket League sometime over on his channel as well. So yeah, okay, now that's the Xbox One X setup. Prepare to be amazed, and the intro is actually really sick in comparison to the original Xbox One intro. Just turn on my TV. The reason why I have my TV on is then I can hear some game audio, because then I can't hear the game audio through the actual, I can't hear the, like OBS doesn't process the game audio, just the image on the preview, which is quite a piss take. So yeah, I have no choice but to do it like this. So yeah, the TV will be playing in the background. I sincerely apologize for that, people, but anyways, time for some epic action on the Xbox One X. not sure if you heard that, but okay, and hopefully the Elgato won't fuck it up as it has, like, before on multiple occasions. And that intro looks so fucking amazing. Like, the way it just shows, like, that chip. It shows, like, the chip on the motherboard, like, with, like, 4K on it. It just looks amazing. And even, like, this screen over here. This, like, enhanced version of the Xbox One startup screen. It just looks so fucking sick. Like, it blew my mind the first time I saw it. Dexter W says, gotta go, need to buy some food to live. Alright, have fun then. But yeah. Alright, and now that I've signed in, let's play some Halo. Just let me insert the disc. And we will be ready for some epic Master Chief Collection. Now let's take it all the way back to 2002, where it all started with Halo for the Xbox. Halo, a Master Chief Collection, born in Japan. Like, Xbox came out in 2001, but you get the picture. Microsoft Studios, so yeah, but essentially a AAA remaster slash remake of the original Halo collection. Play remaster. Yeah, just hearing that shit. Just to see how it goes. But yeah, let's jump in. Man, that looks so fucking amazing. And yeah, and it's... And what's awesome is that if you like move from one Xbox to another and you sign in with the same Xbox Live account, and like your save data won't like transfer until you actually start running the game. So like when you first start running the game, the actual saved data that you've actually, you know, your actual saved data like for the game, for the Xbox One game, would automatically sync up with your Xbox Live account, so then it can copy it over because it saves on your Xbox Live account as well as your like original Xbox's hard drive. But I've chosen my default storage as the Xbox, as like the 2 terabyte external hard drive, so it makes it easier to copy over. So yeah, campaign multiplayer, and as you can see, it shows my progress over here. Halo Anniversary 10. I've completed Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3. But of course, Halo ODST. There's still Halo ODST left. So I've completed the Halo 3 campaign, but I've still got ODST and Halo 4 to complete. So, but this is just like my casual progress that I'm just playing of. So yeah, I'm just gonna play some Halo Combat Evolved, where it all started. I'll just be playing the first mission, so I'll just quick start. I would play as like either heroic or legendary, but just for the fun of it, I'll just be playing as normal, so it's not like too easy and not too hard. But you know, but I have been getting used to this though. I've been getting used to the Halo franchise, and it's been quite a journey. And we are starting off with the Pillar of Autumn. So yeah, just to give a general idea, this is where it all started. That looks amazing. And yeah, I apologize for talking over the cutscenes, but it's just for showcase purposes. And I'm back up to 3 viewers, what do you know? And I'm back up to 3 viewers, what do you know?
Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battleships. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana.
Hmm?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action station. Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the Flyboys started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Okay. Sick.
Right. Let's thaw him out.
Yeah, this is 1080p. Hence my capture card doesn't go up to 4K, hence it's the HD 60s. So it's 1080p at 60 frames per second essentially. And here we are, where we have to look in the directions.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now. The disorientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir.
The orientation.
Chief, please look around the room. I need to get a calibration reading for your battlesuit's diagnostics. Good. Thank you, sir.
I'm bringing your health monitors online, sir.
Health monitor.
No freezer burn. Okay, sir. Go ahead and climb out of the cryo tube. I gave you a double dose of the wake-up stim. Take a quick walk around the cryo bay and join me at the optical diagnostic station when you're ready.
Do you think you'll get a 4K TV at some point? Well, it really depends, really. I might be lucky enough to get a good enough, 4K monitor that'll actually support 4K on consoles, hence like this 4K monitor that I'm currently using. Like, ironically, the PS4 Pro doesn't support 4K or HD or HDR on it, so yeah. Just move around and shit. But yeah, I'm just kind of like testing out the motion as well, and it looks really good.
I know the ordnance techs usually take care of your targeting sensors, but we're short of time, Chief. Just look at each of the flashing panels to target them. When you lock on, it'll change color.
That's
Okay,
piss.
good.
Sir, I'm getting some calibration errors. I'm going to invert your looking pitch.
Just doing a little bit of re-exploring
Try
for the fun of it.
flashing lights again.
But yeah, hence Halo Master Chief Collection is only at 1080p at 60 frames per second anyway, you know. Wouldn't exactly be, you know, 100% much point in 4K, and I can only live stream up to 1080p at 60 frames per second anyway as well, so then again, that's another thing that takes away from 4K when it comes to live streaming. But it still looks really decent though. It's nice how the Xbox One X actually super samples all those extra features from the 4K resolution down to actually, you know, support 1080p at 60 frames per second. Like the super sampling down to 1080p at 60 frames per second actually makes 1080p look much better, like, than it usually does. Even though it looks amazing as it is, they just gonna made it look much better.
Shields read as fully charged.
Okay, sir. Bring them down to test the automatic recharge.
Automatic recharge.
Recharging normally. We're showing green across the board.
Bridge to Cryo 2, this is Captain Key. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Oh, he says, because I read the Xbox One X is best when playing on a 4K TV. Well, yeah, of course, that's where the full experience is at. If you're playing it on like a massive, say if you're playing like a fucking 50, 60 or 70 inch TV at least, like give or take, like you're actually, what do you call it, you're actually getting, and it supports 4K and HDR, you're getting like pretty much the design, like the experience the console was designed for is designed for big screens. So yeah, over here we can't access, so we gotta jump over here. Yeah, I might do a live stream series of Halo at some point, but yeah, you're right, the experience is best on an actual 4K TV. Like, you know, it sucks that I got my TV back in 2013, roughly the time before 4K came out. I got it like months before it came out, and nobody knew that 4K was a thing, so yeah. So this is where we gotta go next. We gotta crouch under obstacles and then move on. But yeah, even for Halo, like remastered Halo looks amazing. And speaking of like how it looks, I can switch back to how it used to look. So I pressed the back button and now it's got the visuals of the original Xbox version. So basically, we're now seeing it how like people who actually played it on the original Xbox remember it to be. And I own the original Xbox version and the Xbox 360 HD remaster for like the Halo 10th anniversary edition, Halo Combat Evolved 10th anniversary edition for the Xbox 360, and they basically upscaled the graphics. That's all they did for that. But over here, like, you know, they give you the, actually I think on the Xbox 360, yeah, on the Xbox 360 version you also get the option to switch back and forth between the new and the old graphics, but you know, I'm just gonna keep the new graphics on, hence it's like, you know, hence like it delivers the purpose of a HD remaster. Like, it makes the graphics look really nice, and whereas if you switch back to the Xbox, the old Xbox graphics, like they look kind of, it strips a lot away in comparison, but now you see like a lot of detail. So yeah, the comparison is actually big. And yeah, I'm just going around the areas just to show like how great they look as well. Like, I'm not lost, don't worry. Like, no noob gets fucking, like, even a noob wouldn't get lost on the fucking first mission. Actually, no, ironically. Actually, technically he would, but then again, I'm just doing this for fun. Because I just like exploring around the rooms. That's just me personally, okay? Don't be a piss take about it. Okay, I need to get some weapons. Okay, I wonder what the chat is saying. Okay, no comments since then, but alright. Let's jump back in.
Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir.
Okay, apologies for people making noise now, but yeah. I remember this, use the terminal, then it goes to the Halo channel. I'm pressing RB and it's not even doing shit. There we go. Fuck, talk about input lag. Well then against Xbox, what do you expect? Well then again, the PS4 Pro has the same problem, so it's not as if it's not as if like this is being played on a gaming PC or some shit. Even though, hence I'm using a gaming PC to live stream it. Halo channel. It took some time to load up the Halo channel, but yeah, basically shows all the terminal cutscenes, which I'd also like to show off. Welcome back, Cool Pro 195XL. And yeah, that's my Xbox Live gamer tag right there. And it just jumps back on to there. Usually it would show the cutscenes, but okay. I'll close the Halo channel and jump back into the Master Chief Collection, and it automatically pauses the game. I think this is an extra feature that they added in case I'm wrong. I don't know, it's been a really long time since I played Halo, but I know how the game works.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report!
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Okay. Now time for the actual combat. Okay, I already used the terminal. This is, well, where we pick up the assault rifle. Alright. Right, of course, that way. And here we start off fighting our first aliens. Where it all first started off, and man, it looks amazing, even on the Xbox One X. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, it's the first time you even see me playing an Xbox One game. Okay, that wasn't the assault rifle, this is the assault rifle. That was just a pistol. But there's no aiming feature on Halo, but at the same time, like, it's something you get used to, you know. Okay, yeah, never shoot your teammates, otherwise they'll fucking kill you back. They'll get you killed. That's shit you don't want. And the assault rifle just looks fucking sick. And this entire room looks amazing. Okay. Flashlight 15, the Switch is really sick. Yeah, it's an awesome console. Especially like for a console that isn't competing with, you know, isn't competing with the next generation of consoles. You know, it's doing really well, and yeah, can pick up a plasma rifle. I'd swap the pistol for that, which is a wise move. Yeah, let me just take him out of a plasma rifle and charge up. There, that's how we kill these bitches. Yeah, man knows how it's done. Got him. Yeah, these guys take like more than one of these charged hits in order to kill them. But yeah, it's better to kill them with an assault rifle, but for the hell of it, I just used a fucking plasma rifle. Let me just switch back to the assault rifle. Okay. Kill this bitch. Help those guys out. Right. That was a bit of a start there, but that was to be expected anyway with hardware like this. Like I said, it's not like the Xbox One X has like a fucking GTX 1080 or inside it or anything. Ah, you bastards. You guys better watch out, cause man's coming to fuck you up. Yes, switch it for a better plasma rifle. Oh yeah, this is the plasma rifle, that's just the fucking... yeah, memory's been kinda shady since I last played Halo. Last time I played Halo was like... somewhere last year. Since I've been like really busy. You know. Just life gets you at some points. Take him out of the plasma rifle. Like, the plasma rifle actually does effective damage as well, which is really cool. Yeah, I might do a live stream series of Halo, but I might do that co-op, like online co-op multiplayer in like legendary difficulty, which would be really sick. But obviously, you know, it'll take some time. I wouldn't be surprised if like you see me die a lot in fucking legendary mode, since it's been a long time since I played this, and like, you know, I don't really have as much experience as I'd like to, but I have completed like all the Halo games. Well, apart from Halo 5 at least, but yeah, I still haven't, it's, yeah, 2 years since Halo 5 has been out and I still haven't completed it. But then again, it's to do with whether you have time to play your games or not. Like, you don't always have time to play games, which is basically a barrier. It's essentially a barrier. So yeah, just kill these bitches. Man, they can't even reach me back here. Okay, low battery, low health. Actually no, my health is still up, it's just the battery, which means like I'm running low on ammo. So yeah, let's just get out of here. God, those old graphics really do bring back a lot of memories. I mean, the original Xbox was actually a really powerful console for its time, and it really did produce like good quality graphics, and it was nice that they actually brought the old graphics back in case people wanted to play it, and like, you know, if people wanted to like play this game like being all with a whole nostalgic approach to the story, like how they actually remember playing it instead of seeing it all like remastered. It's funny because like some people like wish like that's how Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy like would have been, like you'd switch between the new graphics and the old graphics, but have the old graphics upscaled to 4K, hence that game actually supports 4K as well. But you know, they did what they did, and in all honesty, it's not hard to just play the original games, like especially since they're much more affordable now, even on the PlayStation Store. But you know, if you find them online, they're gonna cost a shit ton, like as in physical copies. But if you own like a PS3, you could piss easily afford one. Well, if you have the money, of course. But yeah, let's kill these bastards. Man, this is the franchise that made Halo. I mean, this is the franchise that made Xbox. But yeah. To turn the Xbox into a massive success. But yeah, I might actually do an online co-op livestream series of Halo the Master Chief Collection. It's like, Halo the Master Chief Collection is awesome. It's a sick like compilation. It's a sick like HD compilation of the originals, and it pays great tribute to what actually made like to such an amazing franchise that made the Xbox what it is. So yeah, it's stuck. And yeah, the crouching can be a little finicky at times, but then again, it's just how it is, you know, it's how it plays. Oh yeah, it's B to melee, or to melee, however the fuck you pronounce it, because people tend to pronounce things differently. Alright. But yeah, meleeing sort of helps. Alright. One little bastard shooting me back there. I only went around here because there are enemies like going around here, so I figured I'd check to see if there are more there. So, but there are not. But there aren't. So there's just this bastard right here. The equivalent to shanking, meleeing. Hence, this is set in the future. Well, shanking is essentially a melee attack. So, yeah. This is like futuristic shanking right here. Hence Halo is like literally set in the future, like far into the future. But yeah, it also depends if like the people who I, decide to do a co-op campaign livestream of all the games in the Halo Master Chief collection are actually up for it. It depends if the people who actually want to do the livestream series whether actually up for doing it, or whether they're busy or not. But it's case scenarios like that. Okay, well my health is going low, so I've got to be careful. Really careful. But of course, since I'm playing in, normal mode, it's not difficult at all. But yeah, that's where we go, since the enemies are just cornered over there. Just reload. Back up to 60, motherfuckers. Alright. But I gotta say, I am impressed with the Xbox One X, and to be honest, the fact that, there was a bit of input lag and stuff, it doesn't 100% disappoint me. Like, of course it's to be expected. Because like, there's nothing like PC. Like, if you want the perfect gaming system, just like build your own PC, simple. But if you want like the perfect gaming system with like with like the highest specs, and play all your games all the modern games at the highest resolution, then building your own PC is the solution for playing modern games, unless they're exclusives, of course. Because that's what gets these consoles selling at the same time. It's not just their specs, it's the games that they get as well. So yeah, Xbox has had its fair share of exclusives. That has made it popular for what it is. Speaking of which, I wonder how the Xbox One X is selling in Japan, because in Japan, the Xbox One in general sold terribly. It sold poorly. It was not a commercial success over there. Let me tell you that much. I can certainly tell you that much. Alright, yeah, navigation points. Yeah, this is where they begin to introduce the navigation points in the franchise. But yeah, that's not where to go. But yeah, they make it come off. They advertise the Xbox One X as the most powerful console in the world. Because but simply that's a subjective matter, because this quote unquote most powerful console, this quote unquote the world's most powerful console, like, it only just came out 2 days ago. So like, it's only a matter of time before the next most powerful console comes out. So yeah, just wait until the next generation, because the PS4 have already achieved the most powerful console to begin with for this generation. So now like the Xbox One just like attempted to complete. Yeah, had to keep on bashing the B button for that shit. Yeah, I already knew that this game, well yeah, it's like kind of gaming instinct really. Like, you use these techniques before like the games even hint you. Before they provide the hints. Oh, they clocked me. Fuck them. Yeah, bitch, you're fucked.
Keep your head down, there's 2 of us here now, remember?
Oh yeah, there's more of them, alright. Melee that bitch. Alright, I'm gonna check the comment section real quick. Still no comments, but still roughly the same amount of viewers.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Alright, just check and see if it's another terminal. Nah, it's no terminal. There's the next enemy right there. Bitch, please. I came directly at you, oh. I came directly at you, firing like a boss. And he's just trying to run away. Like, it's jokes the way these aliens suddenly like fucking pussy out whenever you kill them. Whenever you start firing at them. But yeah, for the fact that it's the world's, they say it's the world's most powerful console. Sorry, I can't fucking speak for shit right now. But yeah, the fact that they say it's like the world's most powerful console, like yeah, that's a subjective matter because it's currently like the most powerful console out there. But like I said before, it's only a matter of time before the next powerful consoles come out. Like, just wait till the next generation. It's only a matter of time before the PlayStation 5 comes out, and God knows what the fuck Microsoft are gonna call the next Xbox, like the Xbox 2 or some shit. Like, they might as well, since they've already started the Xbox One, even though it's their third fucking, it's technically their third Xbox, like, down the line of, like, generations. Oh, sorry about that, mate. I was not aiming for you, I was aiming for the bitch ass enemy that was making me backtrack. Alright, cunts. And yeah, we still have no grenades at this point. So all we've got is the assault rifle and everything. Oh, let me switch to my plasma rifle. Oh fuck, well that's out of ammo. Oh fuck that then. And let me go around here, see if I can... Okay, this is kind of like a safer approach. Yeah, this is basically a safer approach because they can't harm me here unless they shoot me. Because they're not up close. Alright. Now let me just turn around and go here. Alright, bitches. Prepare to die. Fucking hell. This shit's gone mad. I can't die in this state. I'm gonna recharge, okay? I'm just gonna recharge. Okay, so no ammo. So I'm gonna have to pick something up. Alright, plasma pistol. That's exactly what I was... Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say earlier. Plasma pistol, not plasma rifle, because that was just the item I just swapped it for. Okay. Oh yeah, I can get two of them as well. You can do a dual wield of plasma pistols. But it's not letting me do it here for some reason. Maybe it's because it's the first mission, so it's kind of like still in the progress. Still in progress of tutorial technically. But it's been a long time since I fucking played this, so yeah. Haters gonna hate. Just don't hate, appreciate. Okay, that's the plasma rifle. I mean, that's the plasma pistol, fucked. Ah, here we go. Another plasma rifle. That's exactly what I needed. Yeah, you're fucked. Okay, go through this door. That's definitely gonna be a help. Sup, waste mans? Man's here to fucking come down your yard and fucking shank you, bitch. Don't play yourself. Alright, people.
We're coming in too fast. Damn, air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact. Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move?
Alright, people. That's officially the first mission complete, and also basically it concludes the entire showcase for the Xbox One X Project Scorpio edition, and I gotta say, I am actually quite impressed for what it is, but then again, you know, I know, of course it's gonna have its flaws, but still, it's still pretty decent, to be honest. And as a matter of fact, it's still a great console. You know, I don't doubt it at all. It's just the fact that it's a console. You know, there's still nothing like the PC experience. I mean, you can still have like the world's most powerful console, but it's still like won't be as good as PC, because PC is like definitive. It's limitless. Hence, you can like upgrade any component you want, like PSU, motherboard, CPU, GPU, like RAM, all kinds of stuff. But anyways, yeah, that's basically. So yeah, that basically concludes that, and also like some must-get games, some games that are actually like must-buys for the, especially for playing on the Xbox One X. There was just one golden title that has been getting a lot of airtime during the entire of E3 2017, and that was Assassin's Creed Origins. That game looked so fucking sick back when I was just watching every single E3 2017 press conference like ever showcased. I mean, the game, like, even in development stages, it just looked so fucking fantastic. The visuals, like, it brings out that kind of like a relic vibe in a way, where it's like gold. And yeah, that was my cheek being funny, but yeah, it brings out that, you know, it kind of gives me, the first time I saw Assassin's Creed Origins, it looked so fucking sick. Like, it basically gave out that vibe where it's like, you know, it's a golden opportunity to get that game, and everything in that game, like the atmosphere of the game, and also the color palette as well. The color palette and the atmosphere, it just blends in so well. It gives such a legendary golden vibe to it. Like, it makes you feel like, you know, you've landed on a gold mine when you've played that game. It's like, and since it's like a golden game that you've never seen before, even though, like, you know, this is just my opinion essentially, but since it's a subjective matter, but feel free to have your own opinions if you want. But yeah, anyways, Assassin's Creed Origins, in my opinion, it looks fucking amazing, and it recently just came out, and I haven't seen any final gameplay of it as of yet, to be completely honest. Nor do I actually have the game right now, but I could buy it if I want to. And of course, the best experience would be on PC, but it certainly looks like a must-buy title for the Xbox One X if you're planning to get it on console. Although, like, even though the Xbox One X is only slightly powerful than the PS4 Pro, like, it's basically just gonna, you know, isn't gonna deliver that much of an impact in comparison to the PS4 Pro. So I'd say, like, the top two consoles to get Assassin's Creed Origins on would be either on the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X, or even both, if you plan on having, like, you know, the full multi-platform experience, which is kind of which is basically the type I am. Yeah, I'm a multi-platformer myself. I'm not a fanboy who chooses between which brand or which, like, console to get. Why choose when you can have it all? If you have it all, it's even better. Just play whatever the fuck you like. But yeah, this has raised a lot of hype, and playing the Xbox One X Project Scorpio edition right now, it really has brought back a lot of hype it brought back that vibe that I got from E3 2017 altogether, especially at, like, the Microsoft Xbox E3 2017 press conference. Like, that press conference actually lit up E3, but, you know, it's subjective on, like, who won E3, but, you know, it's a subjective matter, so I'm really not gonna comment on who won E3 or not, but yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm actually impressed with the Xbox One X. Yeah, back to square one, back to the drawing board with the actual thumbnail, but yeah, overall I'm actually impressed with the Xbox One X for what it's worth. Even though it's not as good as PC, I'm still impressed. It's basically another future-proof system. It's not a new console altogether, it's a reiteration of a current console in the same generation, which some people just seem to miscomprehend because they see it as a new console, which is literally, it's just a reiteration. But yeah, the Xbox One X, I gotta say, like, in comparison to the PS4 Pro, I mean, it does, like, push it slightly forward, but then again, I'm playing an Xbox One exclusive game, so yeah, an Xbox One exclusive, it doesn't really make a fair comparison, but I figured I'd play, like, a very well-known Xbox One exclusive for the showcase, in order to actually, you know, pay tribute and homage to how you know, Xbox was like during the original Xbox era. So this is actually a special time for Xbox. It's a time for celebration for them. But then again, even 6 teraflops of power, whereas, like, the PS4 Pro only had, like, either 4.2 or 4.5 teraflops. I can't remember the exact spec. But yeah, the 6 teraflops is still isn't that much of like a build up, but it's a slight push. It's at least something going up. But yeah, then again, it's only a matter of time. Like I said before, it's only a matter of time before the PlayStation 5 comes out with 10 teraflops of power, which is potentially what they're actually, you know, is potentially what the Sony analyst predicts. But then again, for all we know, we could be waiting until 2020 for a PlayStation 5, which is, all honesty, not a bad idea, because these consoles, the current generation, could still do with a few more good years in the spotlight before the next generation comes in. So it gives people a chance for the current generation of consoles before the gaming industry actually moves on to the next generation. But yeah. But yeah, it's getting dark as fuck in here. Anyways, that concludes the gameplay and the showcase entirely, like, for the Xbox One X Project Scorpio edition. I really hope you guys enjoyed this live streams, and Xbox fans alike. I hope this has been enjoyable for you Xbox fans alike as well, because it's been like, hence this is a dedication to Xbox. So yeah, basically. And also, for those of you who missed this live, I will also be archiving this on YouTube, so feel free. So for those of you who are, so some of you might not be watching this live, and if you're watching this on YouTube, like, as in like the archived version, then feel free and be sure to subscribe, like, or rate, however you want to put it. Comment below to leave feedback, and or share around with others, with your friends and family, whoever they may be, and see you lot in a brand new upcoming project whenever it may happen. And if you guys are on Twitch, feel free to follow me on Twitch for future live streams on here, since I have a few special events coming up as well. So yeah, see you lot in a brand new future project, like on Twitch, either on Twitch or on YouTube, wherever it may be. Laters everyone. Peace out.